zone. Garoppolo's out of the end zone. It's a safety. Remember, Dan Orlovsky did that. Stepped all the way out of the end zone. It's a safety, and that kills the play before everything else on the pick. So it is 7-5, and Trent Williams is shaken up for the Niners.
I don't know that I've ever seen a safety be a break for a team, but it certainly was there.
Mike Tirico. Chris Collinsworth on the call. Go ahead, Shasky.
The only other time in my entire life that I've seen a safety be a smart play was when John Harbaugh took the safety against the Niners in the Super Bowl. That was it. But that moment right there, of the three things that happened, the pick six, stepping out of bounds, and Trent going down, the safety was the worst. Literally the best outcome of the three.
And now, here's Garoppolo last week after the Niners beat Seattle, and he was inserted into the game because Trey Lance broke his ankle.
It was good. Kyle called some plays that I knew, some new ones for me too, so that was fun. But no, it was a good process. I tried to prepare this whole time like a starter anyway, so it was just like I said, like riding a bike.
It was like riding a bike. This week, we need more reps together. Here's Garoppolo.
Just our rhythm. I don't think we weren't in a rhythm at all in the second half. And you could feel it, you could see it. We were talking about on the sideline, but just I don't know. I was just thinking about it. It was kind of my first week with these guys, and I just got to get in a rhythm with them, especially like third down. I mean, we were terrible today, and I just got to get on the same page with those guys, and we got to convert those.
I mean, I would buy that.
I just played the ride a bike comment. Yeah. Just played it.
I would buy that if they had new personnel, if they had new plays. I saw nothing new. It's so predictable, is it not?
How contradictory is that, though? The 22-year-old in Trey Lance takes more accountability than the 9-year veteran. Trey Lance, week 1, Chicago, put it on me, guys. I've got to be better. I missed throws. I've got to be better for this offense. That's what we want to hear from our quarterback after a loss. Last week, it was just like riding a bike. It was all good. It was just like riding a bike. I was comfortable in the huddle, comfortable with the players of the team. We comfortable in the locker room. It was all good. A week later, they put up 10 points. You run out of the back of the end zone, which prevented a pick six. Trent Williams gets hurt on the same play. You can't do anything you're 0 for 9 on third down until the second to last drive of the game, and yet we got to get more reps together. I haven't played much with the guy. Like, how? Oh my gosh, I can't believe this. I can't believe we're in the twilight zone again, and this guy's making up all these excuses. I need training camp. I need OTAs. For what? Like my guy Adam Knott said, you need training camp and OTAs to know where the back of the end zone is?
That's a good point.
I mean, gosh.
That's a good point.
Oh my gosh, Shasky. I feel the pain of all the Niner fans all around the world.
Because we love this team so much, and we feel like we've watched this episode before. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again.
Seriously.
And expecting different results. Like, it's the worst part is I allowed myself to get sucked into it again. And I'm going to do it again next week, and I'm going to do it again after that, because that's what the NFL does to me.
Yeah.
It makes me completely delusional, and I'm going to buy into, if you beat the Rams, you're 2-2. We all know where this ends. Why do I do this to myself? Like, honestly, like I swear to God, I'm watching them walk off the field after losing that game that way. And I'm more mad, at least it looks like, whether that's real or not, it looks like I'm more mad than they are. And that makes me even angrier as a consumer, as someone who spends my hard-earned money on this team.
Shasky.
I devote so much time and energy and emotion to this team. I just want them to meet me halfway.
Shasky, I'd rather talk about Warriors Media Day. I had such a great time at Chase Center yesterday. It was so good to see Poole in a great mood, chopping it up with Wiseman.
You mean real champions?
Real champs.
Guys that actually have
4-time champs.
Yeah.
Curry, Draymond saying, what's up? How's Jarrell doing? How you guys? What's the staff looking like this year? Kareth was here doing her thing, one-on-one interviews. Saw Anthony Slater. Marcus Thompson II. Was chopping up with Bobby Fitzgerald and Khalid Azubuike. Everything was great. The great staff at NBC Sports Bay Area. Saw Whitley Sandretto walking in. Such a good time. I was in such a good mood. It was like, man, this is what a winning organization feels like. This is it. No leaks, no drama. They tell it to you straight. Steve Kerr's happy. They're walking around with the championship trophies. Raymond Ritter's running material. And then I get on the highway, driving 90 miles an hour to get home for kickoff to watch that offense. That offense. in that performance on Sunday Night Football, knowing that our team is on a standalone game. Then next week, Monday Night Football. Jessica told Anna after the game yesterday, I said, we should just sell the Monday night tickets. I don't even know if I can take myself to Levi's Stadium. I don't even know if I can get myself to go to Levi's Stadium because the excitement of offensive football for me is gone. I know the jet sweep is coming. I know Debo's going to line up in the backfield and carry the ball for a 1-yard game. I know Brandon Ayuk could see 3 targets in the first half and will be forgotten about in the second half. I know George Kittle will get a couple looks here and there, but then he'll be mostly blocking on pass plays. I know Mike McGlinchey's going to give up a couple sacks. I know Spencer Burford is going to give up a couple pressures up the middle. I know Jake Brendel, who said Jimmy Garoppolo is the gold standard for Catons in the huddle. I don't even know what that means.
Not Tom Brady.
Not Tom Brady. That's the gold standard. Jimmy Garoppolo. Come on, Jake. You've been here for 2 weeks. Like, relax, Jake. Like, I don't even want to go next Monday night, Shasky. I don't even want to because I know what's coming. And they may win the game 17-13 because its defense is so damn good.
I just don't know where we go from here. Like this is what makes the Trey Lance injury such a devastating blow because you're not learning anything new. Like here's the reality. I'm very disappointed in Kyle Shanahan. And then the other part of my brain says to me, well,
the plays are there to be made.
There are, and he deserves an opportunity. You know, before you put the cart before the horse, he's got to work with Trey for a whole year before you can even really scrutinize the whole decision on Trey Lance's. But it's fair to be up in arms. Like, how can you not make Kittle be more explosive? Why is every tight end in the league getting balls down the field? Where's Ayuk? He had the best camp ever, and he gets 3 looks early and none the rest of the game. Why does Debo have 1/3 the amount of touches of Jeff Wilson Jr.?
Right. You can say it's coaching. Look,
why are you running a screen from the 1-yard line backed up in your end zone?
With Jimmy Garoppolo at that.
Why did you have Jake Brendel, Aaron Banks, and Burford as your starting interior offensive line, no matter who the quarterback is? Who the hell thought that McGlinchey was worth $10 million on a 1-year, 5th-year option?
Yeah, it was awful.
Like, I could go right down the list. Like,
awful.
It's just,
awful.
I'm
drafted
so
Danny Gray in the
mad.
3rd round, and he doesn't get 1 deep shot.
I didn't even see him line up.
Justice Simmons is out for the Denver Broncos. He's out. They got no safeties. And you don't run Danny Gray on 1 streak?
How about,
can I just see it?
You fired the special teams coach, and your special team still looks like a nightmare.
Ray McLeod, get him off the kickoff return team, please.
He's actually, I watched the jugs, or whatever it is. The
jug machine.
Yeah. He's the only one they can catch.
Listen.
He's
again,
literally the best they got.
Can we do this for here on out, Shasky? We're not even going to call them special teams. They're teams. It's the kickoff return team. It's the punt return team.
Bad.
It's the punt team. It's the kickoff team. There's nothing special about them. Nothing. I'm tired of it. Danny Gray, you drafted him in the 3rd round out of SMU, and all I heard was speed. And we see in the first preseason game, Trey Lance hit him for 76-yard touchdown, whatever it was. Speed. But yeah, we don't get 1 deep shot.
How about Mason gets to suit up? He gets one rush.
One carry.
One rush.
One carry. One carry. One. We're going to see a lot of Marlon Mack and Tevin Coleman. You know that's coming.
Oh, Tevin Coleman.
We're going to see Tevin Coleman at some point.
Are you serious?
We're going to hear Tevin Coleman at some point.
And his 380 yards in 2019.
But as much as I want to rip Kyle Shanahan today, because I am disappointed in Kyle Shanahan.
I'm very disappointed.
Plays are there to be made. You just don't have a quarterback who can make a throw.
How about Debo waving that he's wide open?
Waving. And Jimmy's not even looking.
No.
Texas route. Perfect drawn up play on a 3rd down. Debo comes out of the backfield, runs a Texas route, angle route, and Jimmy throws it behind. He tried to throw it to the defender. He threw it in triple coverage and lose the game. Jimmy's not a good quarterback, folks. He's not good.
Well,
so all he does is win stat and shove it up your you-know-what. Shove it up your you-know-what. And Jimmy's not good.
And what's overshadowing how horrible they were on offense last night, Drake Jackson gets his first NFL sack. He looks like a player.
Hufanga's a player.
Oh, well, obviously he's
Nick
a player.
Bosa's
Bosa was out of his mind last night in terms of how good he was. Greenlaw and Al-Sha'iri before he got hurt, and Fred Warner, the way that they fly to the ball in the flat is unbelievable. Charvarius Ward looks like a great signing.
Home run hitter.
Not a great signing.
Him and Emmanuel Mosley are solid.
They look phenomenal.
And you don't even have Jason Verrett yet.
They look phenomenal.
Womack looks good. How about Womack stepping up?
He made a great play on special teams.
Lenore.
On punt return team.
Yeah, punt return team, because ain't nothing special about him.
Or punt coverage
Lenore.
team.
Lenore looks like a player. All of a sudden, he's playing well, right? You don't even have Jimmy Ward, but it's the damn quarterback I'm watching over and over. And the reason why I'm getting on the quarterback, because a lot of people last week, Jimmy Garoppolo gives this team the best chance to win a Super Bowl.
Did you watch the pregame at all? they all picked the Niners, right? And I was like, oh, God.
Yeah, I
oh,
know.
God. And America was like 67% picked the Niners.
Everybody was so happy that Jimmy was back. Everybody. Oh, Jimmy's back. It's doubts on Trey Lance. Trey Lance gets hurt. Oh, Jimmy gives him the best chance to win. And they were so quick to run to Michael Silver and tell him that. Yeah, we know deep down inside, Jimmy gives us the best chance. How you feeling now? Does Juszczyk still think that was Niner football? Was that Niner football last night?
How was Warrior Media Day more explosive than the Niner offense last
Warriors
night?
Media Day was great.
But how?
You want to talk about that for the next
How
25
are
minutes?
the Giants with their, punch and Judy hitters, how are they more explosive than the Niner offense? You have Debo
Listen.
and Kittle and Ayuk and Juice and Trent and nothing.
We could talk about Media Day if you want for the next 45 minutes.
Like no
You put me in a
points.
better mood.
One good drive. I saw one
Good drive, 6 plays, 75 yards. And then on the touchdown pass, you got beat writers out there salivating over the 3-yard throw. Oh, wow, what a dart. He threw it through traffic.
Well,
oh,
you know
my
what
gosh.
this week's going to be? He needs the rhythm.
He needs a
and
rhythm.
they could get right
Well,
against the
he
Rams.
needs a rhythm? This is what he said last week, though. You sure he needs rhythm? This is what he said last week.
It was good. Kyle called some plays that I knew, some new ones for me too. So that was fun. But no, it was a good process. I tried to prepare this whole time like a starter anyway. So it was just like I said, like riding a bike.
It was like riding a bike. This week, what did he say? Oh, yeah, we need reps. I didn't have training camp or OTAs. But last week, it was like riding a bike.
Well, is this Pee-wee's Great Adventure? Did someone steal the bike? Like, what happened here? Like, seriously. I thought we were riding
Debo
bikes.
stole the bike.
I mean,
Debo
Jesus.
stole the bike.
Bradley Chubb did. Or, like, what are we
Oh, my
doing?
gosh.
You lost to Nathaniel Hackett.
Lost to Nathaniel
if
Hackett.
we power ranked all the coaches in the league,
Give me 30 seconds.
America power ranked him dead last.
You know what? I'm going to say this
And
now.
you scored 3 points against his staff in the second half.
3 points.
3!
Like,
And you had short fields the whole game. It wasn't like the Denver Broncos were cooking. Like, Russ was literally out here pouring cereal bowls with water in it, and that was their offense,
Dude.
and you couldn't do anything?
nothing. Drew down. That's a Forrest Yasky for the bike joke. Augie, the bike had popped tires, bro. I'm telling you. It was a flat. Listen, I'm looking at this text here from the 925. It's a long season, boys. Comcast Business Text Line. Pace yourselves. Pace ourselves for what? The Warriors play October 18th.
Well, disappointment. I'm pacing myself for the inevitable disappointment that will happen.
I say it with the Giants, and I'm going to say it with the 49ers. Go ahead and keep losing games. We will pivot quickly to the Golden State Warriors and talk about the champs, the guys who actually win championships, not lose in the conference finals, not lose in divisional rounds, not lose in the finals. We're talking about the champs. All right? They come back October 18th. So play around with it. Play around with this offense if you want to. Score 10 points if you want to. Go ahead, keep trotting Jimmy out there. Go ahead if you do that. Because October 18th is looming. The champs are back for ring night. I could talk about training. I could talk about media day right now for the next 45 minutes, and I would not
Last
care.
year, they led the NFL with Elijah Mitchell being the individual player who had more 20-yard runs than anyone in the NFL. More 20-yard runs than anyone. They got the one run from Jeff Wilson Jr. and nothing after that.
Nothing.
Nothing. I mean,
Nothing.
really, if you look at their rushing stats through the first couple of games, they're diluted by a 51-yard broken play by
broken
Deebo
play.
Samuel
He
and a
had to-
great block yesterday by George Kittle, which, I mean, thank God we're paying him $20 million for those cutback blocks on the Jeff Wilson Jr. run.
Wow.
I'm convinced if I put Jerry Rice in his prime on this team,
How about
he'd get 2 targets.
speaking of Jerry Rice? You see Jerry Rice Jr.
Oh, yeah.
on Twitter
Yeah. He's feeling what we're all feeling.
calling out the quarterback.
Yeah, well, because the quarterback stinks. Like we talked all arm fatigue. Trey Lance isn't ready. Look at his throwing mechanics. What about Jimmy's footwork? Jimmy's footwork was so bad. B. It was so
It's so bad. Dude, it was awful.
So bad.
Off the back foot.
He's throwing off
running
the
out
back
in
foot,
the end
and then he's
zone.
throwing like knuckleball cutters out to the flat so that his wide receivers get killed.
Well, but you know what? This locker room wanted Jimmy Garoppolo. The gold standard when it comes to Canes in the huddle. Jimmy gives them a better chance to win. I'm going to get to the
Dan
Lions.
Orlovsky is dunking on Jimmy Garoppolo.
Laughing. Posted a picture of Step Brothers. Dan Orlovsky and Jimmy Garoppolo.
No, he didn't.
He posted it on the
No,
Twitter
he
page.
didn't.
Posted his Step Brothers.
And you know what might be worse? At least when Orlovsky did it, no one was watching. It was a Sunday game.
Yeah,
They went 0-16.
Nobody was watching Detroit,
Everyone
Minnesota.
was watching Jimmy G do that.
Oh, man.